Hi, good afternoon. Good afternoon. It's Lizette from Think Different Dementia. I am an occupational therapist with 27, 28 years worth of experience. I started a company this year called Think Different Dementia to educate people about dementia and cognitive impairment and to see how I can help people who are having trouble with this. And so I've been doing an educational training series on executive functioning. Executive functioning is a big fat umbrella term regarding how it includes lots of different things like emotional regulation, time management, um, attention to task, things like learning from consequences, anticipating consequences of our behavior, those kinds of things. Well, this afternoon I wanted to talk about cognitive flexibility and how cognitive flexibility impacts people with dementia. It's very difficult for people with dementia to have sudden changes in their day or sudden changes in rules and in the way things are done. So think about it this way, when you tell somebody with dementia that it's time to go to, say, the store, and then something happens and they get stuck on, well, you said we're going to go to the store, and they're difficult to derail off of that track. Well, that can be cognitive inflexibility. So what is cognitive flexibility? Cognitive flexibility is the ability to be able to take information and store it and use it and then change things up in the middle of using it or in the middle of doing something. So for example, you're cooking and you get distracted and somebody comes back and you're able to do something else and then go back to cooking. That indicates cognitive flexibility. Well, people with dementia get very inflexible with their cognitive functioning. So we're going to do a quick little test this afternoon. This is just for fun, and we'll see how well I do since I'm going to be both the client as well as the instructor, or the patient as well as the instructor. So I'm going to flip my camera back down onto the table, and hopefully it's not going to fall over. And so we're going to use a quick little game called um, knock knock tap, or something along those lines. So for example, we're going to play a game. This is me, this is clinician, and this is patient. So I'm going to, when I tap with my hand, they have to knock with their fist. If I knock with my fist, they have to tap with their hand. So it's going to be alternating. So tap with my hand, knock with the fist. Knock with my hand, tap with the fist. So um, tap, knock, tap, knock, knock, tap, knock, tap, tap, knock. Okay, so those were the rules for the game as we had been playing it. So now we're going to change the rules. When I knock, you have to tap it with the side fist. And when I tap it with the side fist, they have to knock with their knuckles. And if I do a flat palm, there's no action. So yet again, knock, side fist, knock, flat palm, no action. And so when people have cognitive inflexibility, this change in the rules would be difficult for them. So knock, side fist, knock, flat palm, nothing. So knock, whoops, side fist, knock, fist, side fist, knock, tap, nothing. So if I sped it up and I was actually doing this with someone else, when I did this, they might do that. And that would be a sign of having cognitive inflexibility and not being able to change the rules. Because the first set of rules said when you do this, you knock with your fist. So the likelihood would be that I'd tap and they would knock. So, yet again, whoopsie. This was just a quick little test of cognitive flexibility and an example of cognitive inflexibility. So just remember, when people have trouble with executive functioning, they actually can have a lot of cognitive inflexibility and not be able to rapidly go from one task to another, or from one set of rules, or you told me to do something to, oh gosh, now you're telling me to do something else. It could be a sign of cognitive inflexibility. So I hope this is helpful information. I hope you're learning a lot. I look forward to hopefully speaking to you soon. If you feel like you're having trouble with your executive functions, please feel free to reach out to me and let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to set up a phone call with you and just talk about what kind of struggles you're having. So have a wonderful afternoon and thank you for watching.